Read between the lines, it's Mandy and Deb. Books, bold opinions, and things that we've read. Pour up a glass, spill all the tea. Dark romance or rom-com spree. Read between the wines, where every sip comes with a plot twist.
Welcome back to Read Between the Wines with Mandy and Deb. I'm Mandy.
And I'm Deb.
Deb, what are we going to be talking about today?
Ooh, we are talking about one of my new favorite contemporary romance series, and that is the King of Sin series by Ana Huang. Huang. Sorry.
Okay.
We're off to a
You talked about this
start.
a little bit last week, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I
All
did.
right, cool.
I love this series so far. So it's a goodie. It's incomplete. There's 2 books still to come out. One will be this year, and then one will be in 2027.
Okay.
But the first 5 books so far have been excellent. Very much enjoyed the entire thing. I listened to all of them on audio. No surprise there.
And I have not read these, so I'm in for an education today. Maybe Deb can convince me to read these.
Yes, I am here to convince you.
Okay. Very good.
I like what Ana has put out so far. So this is my first experience with Ana. I have also just started her Twisted Love series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that on audio. I'm glad I did this first because I think that the first book, and I think you would probably agree with me, feels a little young, not necessarily very mature.
I think the whole series, I think the FMCs in the entire series, I think they're all college age girls because they're all friends.
Correct.
I read the first one. I read Twisted Love. It was fine. Like when I read it, I was like, okay, it was good. I enjoyed it enough to read the second one. And I read Twisted Games, and I really loved that book. I don't know why. For some reason, I have not continued the series.
Okay.
You know, things just get busy, and
yeah.
But if you get there first, you'll have to let me know how it is.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Twisted Games is super good.
I know you said so, and
Reese fucking Larson. Just saying.
We vibe on the rom-com contemporary side of things.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I trust you on that. That makes a lot of sense that it feels a little bit younger because you said that they are all college stage, which yes, she is college stage in this book. So that makes a lot of sense that they're all going to be like that. So much like Twisted Love in the aspect that it is all interconnected and you know everybody and you follow everybody throughout the series. So is this series.
Gotcha.
So we follow people start to show up in book 1 and you just keep meeting people and you keep learning about people through the entire series.
Okay.
It's very good. It's easy to follow. You can't get terribly confused by it. I, for the most part, have remembered just about everything from these books. So, including from like book 1 through till book 5. I just finished book 5 like a week and a half ago. So,
okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, excited to get into it.
Me too.
All right. I know you have your drink because you had it at the...
Yep. I've got a mom pour today. She'd be very proud.
Well, she's coming back from Aruba.
Whatever.
I tell you. So,
yeah.
I've been at their house a couple times this week, like to bring in their mail and everything. And then the one night I don't know, I've had like a really stressful day at work and I really did not feel like going to the store. I totally took a bottle of wine out of her fridge, but I replaced it.
Oops. Sorry, Mom.
Replaced. It's not the same brand because I couldn't find the same one, but it's an equal or better value than what was in there.
I feel like she doesn't care. I feel like if you took the bottle of wine and you didn't replace it, she probably would have been like,
She's
oh,
like, I don't care.
all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
Listen, that's what I get for doing a minor grocery shopping for them before they get home. So they have
Right.
milk and eggs and bread and bananas.
We're making French toast.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we always used to, what everybody does once it starts snowing, especially up in New Jersey. You gotta go get your milk, your bread, and your eggs. And we all just make French toast.
That's always the first things to fly right off the shelves.
Yeah. For whatever reason.
I don't know.
Funny.
What else is going on?
Whole lot of nothing other than work. Oh, I'm getting ready to actually. Funny that we mentioned New Jersey. I am heading up there tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah, we'll have fun with that.
Yep. Jordan's shower and bachelorette party is this weekend.
Oh, good.
I'm looking very much forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, tell Jordan I said hi. We love Jordan. Tell
Yes, we
Liana
do.
hello as well.
Yes. I am very lucky to have two very wonderful sister-in-laws. So I'm excited for a weekend of hanging out with them and Jordan's other cousins, her sister, her friends. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a blast. You should see the amount of shit I have packed. It's so much to the point where Gary was like, why are you packing so much? And I said, I have several days full of activities. I am notorious for not being able to pick what I want to wear. I need options. Gary.
Yeah, I get it. You never know what mood you're going to be in to wear what. Can I tell you when I mean, this is a very long time ago, but when Steven and I went on our honeymoon to Las Vegas, I had a suitcase just for shoes. Just shoes.
Yeah.
Because it's Vegas. Like,
yeah. It's Vegas.
I get it. I get it.
Sneakers.
I'm with you.
You need heels. Maybe one night it's cold. You need some booties. Maybe bring some, I have an arsenal of outfits. I probably have enough outfits to wear for the next 2.5 weeks, but I don't care.
You need your options.
I need daytime attire for our daytime activities. I need nighttime attire for our nighttime activities.
Correct.
I need cute PJs. I need ratty PJs. I need shoes to go with every outfit. It's just, I'm just a girl.
Not to mention the hair care, skin care, hair accessories, makeup,
shampoo.
It's a lot.
Conditioner,
it's not
body lotion.
Exactly.
Body wash.
Guys, they just throw a couple, pairs of underwear and t-shirts and like, okay, I'm good.
Can I just tell you? I love Gary. I
would hope so.
But this man had the audacity to say to me yesterday, why don't you just rewear outfits? And I said, sir, please exit stage left. I cannot rewear outfits. I have to look cute. And I can't look cute in the same outfit twice.
It's okay if you're coming here to visit. That's fine. If you're going up for events.
Yeah. We've got nights filled with dinners and late night activities and all this other good stuff. I gotta look cute during the day. I gotta look cute at night. And the two cannot intertwine.
Correct. Especially because if there's pictures being taken.
Yes. Thank you.
I get it, Deb.
and I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone, okay? I haven't put on real clothes since 2020. So Jordan's lucky, okay? Jordan's lucky. She's getting me in a dress on Saturday for her shower.
I haven't worn a dress voluntarily, and I can't even tell you how long.
I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very excited for this, but like, of course, I gravitate towards the pants. I gravitate towards primarily leggings. So I'm like,
Right.
obviously for Jordan's shower or anybody's shower that I love, I'm going to wear like a very nice dress to it. Right. So like,
Yeah.
she's getting me in a dress on Saturday, and then I have like jeans and cute tops I have to wear like an actual bra with, not just a sports bra.
What are those?
I
Oh my God, that's funny.
know. I'll bring in a hair dryer.
Holy shit.
I know. I'm going to be a whole new woman. Makeup?
Look out, Gar.
I know. I'm going to come home and I'm going to be like, now I got to look like this every day? Shit.
Sometimes it is fun because I mean, like, we both work from home, like, we
Yes.
both kind of just like live in our athleisure.
Yeah.
But sometimes it does feel good to kind of just like put real clothes on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, right? Because I don't get to do this often. I'm very much a homebody. So I'm excited for like a couple of nights out with all girls where we could just go and have some fun. Not that I can't do that now, but
No, I get what you
special
mean.
occasion. So,
All right, good. Well, I'm excited for you. It'll be very fun.
I'll send you photos. Don't you worry.
Okay, thank you. Oh, please, not like the ones I'm getting from Aruba because I just cannot anymore. It's enough. It's enough.
They stick that knife in and they twist it with every photo.
We get it.
Yeah, Connie and John.
All right, Deborah, do we want to start off? You gave us a quick at the beginning, but let's get into give us a quick again, kind of what the series is about, themes, things like that.
This is Ana Huang's King of Sin series. So as you can tell probably by the title of the series, it goes through all the 7 deadly sins. So there's going to be 7 books. Okay. And through each book, we follow a different couple, but each couple is intertwined in some way in every single book.
Okay.
It's a billionaire romance. So this is my first true billionaire romance. Typically, I lean towards like a mafia romance. So like I lean towards a Sadie Kincaid and her Chicago Ruthless series, which was very good, where these men are all mobsters, but they're all very wealthy. But the premise of it is that they're mobsters, not that they're wealthy.
Oh.
This is all strictly billionaire romance. None of this is dark.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Okay, so these books are not about mobsters. These are just straight up billionaires.
These are straight up just rich hot men.
Okay.
Not mobster hot men with also money.
Well, less collateral, so that's good.
Correct. And I really enjoyed this series because it wasn't dark. The smut was smutting. It was very good. It was not overkill in that department either. So it felt very on par with how Megan Quinn writes a rom-com. Ana Huang writes a very good contemporary romance in this series And it was very enjoyable. They go very fast. So I will just get into it, and I'll start with book 1, which is King of Wrath.
Perfect.
I will read the back panel, give you a little bit of insight, and then if anybody chooses to not, if anybody does not want any type of spoilers, I'm going to do my best to not give you too much, but to give you enough.
Okay. Perfect.
But if you want like none of that, I will read the back of it. You decide for yourself, skip ahead to the next book.
Perfect. So spoilers light, everybody.
Yeah,
light spoilers.
We'll try to do light spoilers.
Okay, perfect.
So, the back of the book reads, "She was my North Star, the brightest jewel in my sky. Ruthless, meticulous, arrogant. Billionaire CEO Dante Russo thrives on control, both personally and professionally. He never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forces him into an engagement with a woman he barely knows. Vivian Lau, jewelry heiress and daughter of his newest enemy, the wife he never wanted, and the weakness he never saw coming. It doesn't matter how beautiful or charming she is, Dante will do everything in his power to destroy the blackmail and their betrothal. There's only one problem. Now that he has her, he can't bring himself to let her go. Elegant, ambitious, well-mannered, Vivian Lau is the perfect daughter and her family's ticket into the highest echelons of society. Marrying a blue-blooded Russo means opening doors that would otherwise remain closed to her new money parents. While the rude, elusive Dante isn't her idea of a dream partner, she agrees to their arranged marriage out of duty. Craving his touch was never part of the plan. Neither was the worst possible outcome, falling in love with her future husband."
Ooh.
So this book is an excellent book to kick off this series. It's very high up there on my list. It's not my favorite. It's very high up there, though.
Okay.
So we have Vivian and we have Dante. Dante.
Are you sure it's not about mobsters? Because Dante Russo sounds like such a mobster name.
So Dante is... No, I don't think there's any mob ties in this one.
Okay.
I did not pick up on any mob ties. Dante is the CEO of the Russo companies.
Okay.
So, and they've got a couple of different things under there. Not one of which that I think is organized crime.
Just because they're Italian doesn't mean they're in the mob.
Correct. Thank you. So Dante he was born into this company, so he is now the CEO of it. I mean, the amount of money that this man makes is unfathomable. You cannot put a number to it. And Vivian Lau comes from a family who had to work for their money. So we've got Dante, who's old money, and Vivian, who is new money. So Vivian's father runs Lau Jewels, which is how he made his money. So that's, he worked very hard while the girls were little. Vivian has a sister. And he was determined to make something for his family. Once he did, and once they really started to get the money, then he was like, we all have to look, talk, and do how the old money does. And what better way to get my daughter into some old money than to arrange her marriage to one of the oldest money corporations, which is Dante Russo's companies. Yep. So what happens is Dante gets blackmailed by by Vivian's father. Dante's brother has an affair with this woman who is very high profile, who is arranged to be married to somebody else. and they have a night together. And Vivian's father catches wind of this, and he's using that against Dante. So he's saying, I can destroy your company in a heartbeat, and I can have your brother killed off unless you marry my daughter.
Is this like modern day?
Yes.
Because I'm hearing a lot of arranged marriage, and I just feel like that's not something that's like,
So I think it's more common than what we think it is, but I feel like that's a different conversation.
Okay.
But it's arranged marriage for sure, because Vivian's father wants Vivian to marry into a affluent family.
Right.
Dante is the prime bachelor. He has no interest in getting married. He doesn't want to get married, but he loves his family and he loves his brother.
Okay.
So he doesn't want his brother to die.
Okay. Well, this makes sense then. This is kind of just like what rich people do. Because you hear about like PR people, like PR
Correct.
things, like celebrities getting married for like, okay. So it's
Correct.
that kind of, okay. Got it.
Correct.
Got it.
So Vivian's father blackmailed Dante to an arranged marriage to her to elevate their new money social life. Vivian's father owns Lau Jewels, which is a high-end jewelry company. Dante and Vivian despise each other. Vivian thinks he's arrogant. Dante thinks she's stuck up. She can't speak for herself. Vivian is she's a successful and ambitious event planner, and she does like high profile celebrities and socialites. So she plans all their parties, all of their events, and
Okay.
she's very good at it. Like, excellent. She is being called upon to do some of the most anticipated events of the year. So
Okay.
she's excellent at what she does. And Vivian's father just wanted her to marry rich and just be a housewife, and didn't want her to have any type of like.
Oh, okay.
Right. Because his motive is that he wanted to be in the money for the rest of his life.
Got it. Okay. I see where we're going here.
Yep. So.
Well, that's super selfish.
Yeah, a little bit. Feels kind of sucky. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Daddy
kind of
Lau.
like, it sounds like it's her job to make sure that whatever money he's made just carries him throughout the rest of his life and that they're set up okay.
Correct. And he wanted the same for her sister as well. Her sister's not like a huge prominent key in this book. She comes up because she's her sister, and she has also married rich, and she has also not done a whole lot with her life.
Okay.
So, like I said, Dante and Vivian despise each other. Dante is headstrong and stubborn, while Vivian is always wanted to do the right thing in the name of family, but learns how to find her voice in this book, which is, I think that's some of the better character development that I have seen. I really enjoyed watching Dante and Vivian grow together. I really loved watching Dante start to soften towards Vivian. And I really loved watching Vivian start to take control of her family situation. Now, obviously, this goes into, Dante is able to figure out and find all the evidence that Vivian's father has. Vivian unfortunately finds out that the reason why they are arranged into this marriage is because her father blackmailed Dante. She's not happy about it. Dante never told her. So, there's that kind of conflict together. But what I can say about all the books I have read so far in this series, they all kind of wrap up into a very nice happy ending at the end.
Okay.
So there's not like horrible emotional damage. There's no major trauma that happens in these. There's no like trigger warnings. You don't got to worry about like a lot of things in here. It's a more serious contemporary romance mixed with a little bit of spicy stuff. So
Got you. Okay.
yeah.
So this is like a rom-com without the com, basically.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a couple of really nice one-liners in here that will have
Right.
you laughing, but the premise is that it is all serious. It's all business.
Got you. Okay.
Yes.
All
So,
right.
just as a quick overview, that is Dante and Vivian. It's the first book in the series. It's a great way to kick off the series. I think anybody who starts the series, you should read it in order of publication.
I was just going to ask you, do you have to read these in order?
I would. However, you don't necessarily have to.
But you recommend doing it.
I think it's better in publication order, though.
Okay.
The spice in here is very good. Like, very good. So it's definitely a good one to start with and to dip your toes in.
Okay. Well, it's book one. Very good.
So, our next one is King of Pride. And this one follows Kai Young and Isabella Valencia. So,
Valencia.
Valencia. So the back of the book reads, she's his opposite in every way and the greatest temptation he's ever known. Reserved, controlled, and proper to a fault, Kai Young has neither the time nor the inclination of chaos, and Isabella, with her purple hair and inappropriate jokes, is chaos personified. With crucial CEO vote looming and the media empire at stake, the billionaire heir can't afford the distraction she brings. Isabella is everything he shouldn't want, but with every look and every touch, he's tempted to break all the rules and claim her as his own. Bold, impulsive, and full of life, Isabella Valencia has never met a party she doesn't like or a man she couldn't charm, except for Kai Young. It shouldn't matter. He's not her type. The man translates classics into Latin for fun, quite literally. Yep. And his membership to the exclusive club where she bartends means he's strictly off limits. But she can't deny that beneath his cool exterior is a man who could make her melt with just a touch. No matter how hard they try, they can't resist giving in to each other's forbidden desires, even if it costs everything. I think this one is probably my favorite book out of the entire series.
Ooh, okay. Why is that?
So Kai, I'll give you like let's do a little bit of a synopsis first and I'll get into it.
Okay.
I think it's mostly because it's forbidden love and like opposites attract. I think that's what really kind of gets me. I love the forbidden love aspect because it's like, oh no, we shouldn't, but like we're totally going to. Don't do this. I'm gonna go do it.
I'm doing this.
So, Kai Young is our billionaire, and he's next in line to be CEO of Young Corporation, which is a social media outlet. They do a lot of, like breaking news and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And Isabella Valencia is a struggling writer and bartender at the exclusive Valhalla Club. The way that everybody is kind of intertwined is because of this club. And the Valhalla Club is mentioned in the Twisted Love series. So the Valhalla Club has multiple locations. They've got a New York one. They've got a DC location. They have a couple of overseas locations. So only the most exclusive of exclusive can get in here.
Okay.
Isabella was working as a bartender at one place before she got the bartending job at the Valhalla Club. She is also one of Vivian's best friends.
Okay.
Yep. And Dante serves as a board member at the Valhalla Club.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that's also kind of how this is all intertwined. So, like I said, this is very opposites attract, forbidden love. Because of Kai's status, his family needs him to be with someone of the same status as he is. They want somebody who is going to be a good match for not only like professionalism, but like money and family and all of that. So they
Got
really would
you.
like him to do that. Issa intrigues him, and seeing as she's a bartender at the club he frequents, they start to form a love interest with each other. And Kai is also friends with Dante, so Dante and Vivian are constantly going to the Valhalla Club. Vivian's sitting there talking to Issa. Kai sees them. He's a little elusive. He's kind of like that guy sitting at the other end of the bar, not letting you know that he's listening in on your conversation, but he's completely listening in on your conversation. So,
so me.
correct. But like,
I'm not a dude.
He's usually reading something by himself. He's not usually talking to other people. So he's like reading something else, or he's translating some of the classic books into Latin for whatever reason. Whatever, dude. It's your life. It's your free time. You do you, boo. So Kai hears how Isabella is. She loves to read as well. She is she loves monster erotica books.
My God.
So she likes to talk about it. And when Kai starts to show some interest in her and starts asking, like, oh, you like to read too? What do you like to read? She's like, she's a little like, not anything that you like to read.
Yeah. Please don't put this into Latin.
And he said to her, well, I like to read a lot, so why don't you give me something that you like to read? So she does. And he goes, huh, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Oh my
Listen, if
God.
that isn't love, I don't know what love is.
Did he know going into it what it was? Or was he just like page one, like...
I feel like when you present the answer when asked what kind of books do you like to read and it's monster erotica, you only have one clear option.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know if she was just like, you wouldn't be interested. And he was like, try me. And she just like threw a copy at him. Like,
she
with like no, okay.
She tells him, she's like, I like this.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
So the tension between the two of them starts because Kai is up for the CEO position, and Isabella is still working as a bartender at the Valhalla Club. So he starts to show her interest. Mom and sister don't like it from his side. She's like, whatever, like, I'm just going to ride this out and see, like, kind of where it falls, right? Because I know, realistically, I can't be with him. However, I would love it if we could. So Kai gets passed over for being the CEO, not because of anything that he has done. Well, kind of. He and Issa get photographed by a slander publicist for a rivalry media company to the Young corporation. So someone snaps some photos of them, they release them, say like, ooh, like, Mr. Young and Miss Valencia were seen, canoodling, and he's up for the CEO position. We wonder what is going to happen. So he gets passed over to somebody else, and it's a little complicated because why he gets passed over also is taken into account that this other person has a little bit more experience, but he ends up being part of like the blackmailing type of situation that's going on with like the media profile and everything. So like his vote gets voted out, and then Kai does end up being CEO. Like I said, we all get wrapped up into one happy little bow at the end.
Okay.
So, but in addition to that, the Valhalla Club has a very strict clause in their employment contract that says you are not allowed to have any type of relationship to any of the members here.
Okay.
And I mean, there's many members. So like, that's taking out quite a big pool of people, if you ask me. But anyway, so because this leaks, Issa unfortunately gets fired. Now, Issa has been keeping a secret. She actually comes from a very wealthy family. She is almost up for her inheritance. And she said, I want my inheritance by the time I publish a book. And she's closing to the deadline, and she hasn't written her book.
Well, girl, what the hell are you doing?
I know. She's having very hard writer's block. So, one of my favorite scenes in this entire book is Kai Young's family helped build the Valhalla Club.
Okay.
There is a secret library room in the Valhalla Club. When you think of the Valhalla Club, I want you to think, it's so funny. My boss references this all the time. She wants you to think a green room with these men sitting at like these leather chairs, smoking their cigars, drinking their bourbon.
Yeah. Like
you know,
typical, like, yeah, boys
Yes.
club. Not like that kind of boys club, but like
correct.
boys club, cigars,
Yes.
dim lighting, mahogany,
Yes.
leather. Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly. So like, again, very old money type of feel.
Mm-hmm.
So there is this secret library in there. So Kai is the only one who knows about it. Kai tells Issa and says, whenever you have writer's block, please go use the library.
Aw.
Well, they end up using the library together. It's great. It's great.
Now it's a boys club.
Yep. Now it's a boys club. Faux show. So one of my other favorite scenes in this entire book is Issa finds out in the news first that Kai got passed on the young corporation CEO position. She, at this point, is exiled from Valhalla Club, and she knows that Kai is currently there in a sparring match with Dante. The two of them like to box. So that's why they're friends.
Okay.
And she is sprinting down there, and the doors fly open. Kai is like mid-punch to Dante, and the doors are there, and Issa's there, and he sees the look on her face, and he just looks at her, and he goes, fuck, I didn't get it. And then they just have sex right there in the middle of the frick.
Does the other guy leave?
Yes, he leaves.
Okay.
There's no exhibitionism here, or voyeurism, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, I know. So that happens. And I mean, it's good. And Issa's like, she's left feeling, wow, like I am this man's only comfort right now, but also what does this mean for us? It is a great book. I love this book.
I can tell this is your, yeah. Well, I mean, you've only
This-
gone through two, but I can tell that you
Yeah.
enjoy this one.
This one was one of my the favorite. It's number one.
Oh, I
So,
love it. Okay.
Yeah.
This sounds
It's
good.
It's so good. I love the tension that it brings, but the resolution that comes from it.
Got you. Okay.
We are on to book number 3.
And which one is
I-
this?
This is my second favorite book in this entire series. This is King of Greed.
Okay.
All right. So this book follows, it's a second chance, and it follows second chance romance, I should say.
Okay.
And this follows Dominic Davenport and Alessandra, his wife. Alessandra
Oh, it's
Davenport.
about a married couple? Wow, you don't get a whole lot of these.
It's so good.
Okay, I'm interested. You don't get
I-
these. This
I
is
will
not
read
a
you the
this is
back.
not a big thing. I like this.
You'll see why this is my second favorite.
Okay.
He has her, he lost her, and he'll do anything to win her back. Powerful, brilliant, and ambitious Dominic Davenport clawed his way up from nothing to become the king of Wall Street. He has everything, a beautiful home, a beautiful life, and more money than he could spend in a lifetime. But no matter how much he accumulates, he's never satisfied. In his endless quest for more, he drives away the only person who saw him as enough. It isn't until she's gone that he realizes there may be more to life than riches and glory. By then, it may be too late. Kind, intelligent, and thoughtful Alessandra Davenport has played the role of trophy wife for years. She stood by her husband while he built an empire, and now they've reached the top. She realizes he's no longer the man she fell for. When it becomes clear that she'll always come second to his work, she finally takes charge of her life and puts herself first, even if it means leaving the only man she's ever loved.
Oh.
But what she didn't count on was his refusal to let her go, or for him to fight for their marriage, no matter what it takes.
Damn right.
This has the my wife trope in it, and I am living for it.
I love that.
I do too.
I love that.
So, like I said, this is not a marriage of convenience by any means. This was not an arranged marriage or anything like that. These two met in college. Alessandra was tutoring Dominic in English, I think it was. I believe it was English. And they fell in love. And he worked so hard to be the finance king that he is. And he said to her, you know, one day I will give you a rose for, I think it was for every day that we've been together or something like that. So, like, hundreds upon thousands of roses, you know, or
God.
flowers of some sort.
That sounds like allergies.
Yes, correct. So he is the king of Wall Street.
Not the Wolf of Wall Street, right?
Not the Wolf of Wall Street. We don't want to get into that. He is the king of Wall Street. He's
Okay.
running Wall Street,
Sounds
basically. Dominic told Alessandra she's never going to have to work a day in their life once they get married. But he quickly lost sight of their marriage as he continued to strive for all of this money. It's like once he made his first million, he was like, okay, I'm going to make my second million. Then he made his first 10 million. Okay, now I want to make my next 20 million.
Yeah.
I made my first 100 million. I want my next billion, you know?
Yeah.
And it just kept going. And he was just hungry for it and wanted it and wanted it and wanted it and kept going to the point where he was working so much, he was forgetting important dates, parties, anniversaries. Most importantly, their big anniversary, their 10-year anniversary.
I know. I remember when I made my first 10 million, life was really difficult after that.
Me too.
It's just so hard.
It's so hard, guys. Making all these millions.
Pennies. Anyway, I'm
Indeed,
sorry.
it's pennies.
Go on.
It's fine. This had an emotional aspect for me that I was not expecting. I loved, and I mean, this book is like you open the book and you are off to the races. I mean, this book is fast-paced. It is quick. You are straight into the shit with this one.
Okay.
So the reason why this one feels so emotionally heavy is because watching Dominic lose Alessandra and watching Alessandra know that she's worth so much more than what Dominic is currently giving her, and she's got the power to say, I'm not standing for this anymore. I've missed, you have ditched me so many times between anniversary dates, dinner dates, just giving me human attention that a husband should give a wife. And her just saying, I've had enough. We're done.
Yeah.
Was very empowering. Watching him win her back, though, was not only gut-wrenching, but it was just so emotional. Because I feel like most of the time when you see a woman leave a man doesn't typically care, you know? But he truly loves her.
Right.
Truly loves her.
Well, because you hear, things, it's kind of like a lot of the times it's the man is having extracurricular activities where it's like, oh, good, goodbye. Like that just made it easy for me.
Or the woman leaves and the man does not want to fight for her. This man fights tooth and fucking nail for this woman.
I love it.
Tooth and fucking nail. To the point where she leaves the country to go visit her family. I forget where her family is from. I apologize. I will have to double check on that. I apologize. Okay. But she leaves the country for an extended period of time with only a one-way ticket. And Dominic,
so she's not coming back.
Right. And Dominic finds out, and Dominic goes there.
Grand gesture.
Alessandra's there with her brother. She's there visiting her family. She's staying with her brother. She's staying with, she sees some other family. And Dominic just shows up out of nowhere and is like, oh, hey, I'm renting the villa right next to you.
Of course he is.
And her brother's like, oh my God, come have dinner with us. And she's like, you fucker, no.
Oh, so she didn't tell her family I'm getting
anybody yet.
Oh, so she's just kind of getting away to sort out all her shit. Didn't really say anything. And then
the divorce papers were already filed. They were separated and he did that.
Okay.
He doesn't want to sign the divorce papers. He's like, I will not sign these. I don't want to sign these. I want to work on this with you. So Dominic really won me over. Typically, I have no sympathy for men. In any situation.
Really? I did not know that about you.
Typically, I have zero sympathy. God. Dominic won me over. And while I was sitting there rooting for Alessandra, being like, you go, girl, you know your worth. The line that broke me was, I broke her heart once, and I'd let her break my heart 1,000 times in return if it meant that one day she found her way back to me.
Aww.
Then I said, Alessandra, get your shit together. He loves you. This is my second favorite due to the emotional aspect. I mean, it's so touch and go for a little while. She explores dating. He's like, if that's really what you want, I will sign these divorce papers. They do. And she goes on about her life, but they start to date each other.
Oh, I love that.
To the point where he gives her a burner phone and he has a burner phone and they pretend like it's the first time they've ever met each other.
Oh, they're role playing.
It's so good. It's so good.
That's adorable.
And so the where's my wife trope does come in at some point with this. And that's because Alessandra goes out to a kind of a public party for socialites. She takes a date with him. Dominic's in the bathroom and her date is also in the bathroom at the same time. And they have no idea that, well, Dominic knows that she's on a date with this guy, but this guy doesn't realize that Dominic is her husband.
Ex-husband, yeah.
And this guy starts talking like, oh, I'm going to get her back to my place. I can't wait to see all the shit she does. I'm going to record her and that kind of stuff. And this man grabs him by the throat and says, are you talking about my fucking wife? And I was just like, oh, yes. Yes, he was.
Oh, my God.
It's so good. It's so good.
It sounds good. And like I said, like this is a trope that you do not see often. You don't see second chance married couples a lot at all. So very interesting. I like this.
This book had me crying at the end.
Of course it did, Deb.
It had me crying at the end. This is a major spoiler. Alessandra and Dominic remarry.
Okay.
After rekindling their love.
Yeah.
One of the issues that Alessandra had was, she couldn't get pregnant. And she felt inferior because she couldn't give Dominic a son or a daughter or whatever.
Okay.
And at their wedding ceremony, she finds out she's pregnant. And I am just like sobbing. It's so good. I know you haven't read this. I know that this is a spoiler for you, but it doesn't take away.
No, it makes sense for that kind of thing. I mean, honestly, if I were reading this book and that was a major theme throughout,
yes,
for it to show up at the end, it'd be obviously, we're coming full circle here.
Correct.
Right.
Exactly. All right. So on to book number 4.
Book four.
King of Sloth.
I'm sorry. When I saw this title, all I could think about is it Zootopia? Is it Zootopia, the movie with the
sloths?
Yeah.
2-toe and 3-toed sloths?
I'm like, this doesn't sound sexy at all.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not my most favorite.
Is it slower?
Yeah, a little bit. Actually. Yeah. I see what you did there, Anna. All right. So this one follows Sloane Kensington, which is also one of Vivian, Isabella's friends. Alessandra becomes one of the group when everybody starts to notice that Dominic is very absent from Alessandra's life.
Okay.
Before they get remarried.
Gotcha.
Okay. So Sloane is another one of Vivian's friends. She, Isabella, Alessandra, they all go out together. So the back of the book reads, he'd never wanted anyone enough to chase them until he met her. Charming, easygoing, and rich beyond belief. Xavier Castillo has the world at his fingertips. He also has no interest in taking over his family empire, much to his father's despise.
Right.
He hasn't stopped women from throwing themselves at him unless the woman in question is his publicist.
Ooh.
Nothing brings him more joy than riling her up, but when a tragedy forces them closer than ever, he must grapple with the uncertainty of his future and the realization that the only person immune to his charm is the only one he truly wants. Cool, intelligent, and ambitious Sloane Kensington is a high-powered publicist who's used to dealing with difficult clients. However, none infuriate or tempt her more than a certain billionaire heir with his stupid dimples and laid-back attitude. She may be forced to work with him, but she'll never fall for him, no matter how fast he makes her heart beat or how thoughtful he is beneath the party persona, her client, and that's all he'll ever be, right?
Wrong, I'm guessing.
Wrong. Indeed, it's wrong. So this is a very lighter feel.
Okay,
So
yeah, I'm getting that already.
it's incredibly light compared to the
Okay.
rest of them. Sloane Kensington is a driven, self-made publicist who values control and structure, and she clashes with Xavier's life. Xavier is a very party boy. He doesn't care about much. He doesn't care about being on time. He doesn't care about his obligations. He doesn't care about his appointments. He doesn't care about nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Fuck boy. Got
Yes. Charming, wealthy party boy who must mature and take responsibilities after his father's illness and an ultimatum to his will. So what happens is Xavier Castillo is part of a very wealthy family, as this entire series has proven.
Right.
And his father is dying. He's very sick.
Well, that's sad.
In his will, he has stated that Xavier must create a business that flourishes by his 30th birthday, or all of his inheritance. Yes.
30th birthday?
Or all of his inheritance gets donated to charity.
Okay.
All of his inheritance. When I tell you it's billions upon billions of dollars, it's
by
billions upon
30?
billions of dollars.
By
Yes.
30.
Yes.
That is a tad unreasonable of an ask. I'm sorry.
When your entire family is rich, you can do anything.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking of this as, like 30? That is like
I know.
30?
I know.
Okay. Let's just roll with it then. Let's go.
Xavier's family hired Sloane to be his publicist, to keep him in line, to keep him in check, to keep him going to all these things. And she is like, I'm going to fucking murder you. You are in Greece right now. You have to be on a plane in an hour and you're still asleep. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
She is literally his publicist nightmare. Like,
yeah.
So she's hired to manage Xavier's public image, but their contrasting personalities can create immediate friction and an undeniable attraction because Xavier is just flirting and trying to win her over and being like, listen, like, it's okay. I will get on my private jet in an hour. I will wake up right now. It's okay. We got this, girl. It's gonna be just fine. And she's like,
she's
I
just like,
need you ready.
yeah, I get that 100%.
Yes. This is forced proximity romance to a T, enemies to lovers, and redemption. They both face difficult family histories. Sloane is rebuilding her life after she's been cut off by her family, like completely cut off. So Sloane's family wanted her to obviously be not a publicist. They wanted her to go into something else. Her mom died. Her father remarried. Her stepmom is a bitch. Like, it's so bad. Her father and her stepmother have a daughter together, and she loves her little sister more than anything. But what happens is Sloane's sister and Sloane's ex-fiance have an affair together. And Sloane has a very hard time letting it go. Yes.
Yeah.
Her father said, if you walk out of this conversation and out of this family and you do not forgive your sister, you are no longer welcome back. So guess what she does? She walks out and she's no longer welcome back. It's rough.
All right. Both of these families right off the bat are just completely unrealistic.
It's rough.
And
It's rough.
expectations.
Correct. So what happens
God.
is Sloan has to sneak around to see her little sister. Her little sister is young. She's like 12 or 13. She's not old. So she has to keep it a secret. And Sloan's little sister does. Xavier catches wind of this. And Xavier starts to help Sloan to find very private places where she can see her sister. She can see her for an extended period of time. Sloan's little sister also has some medical issues. Not anything of like super serious. It's not like a cancer or anything like that.
Okay,
but she
thank
does have
God.
some health issues, which prevents her from going out. The reason why Sloan hates her stepmother so much is because her stepmother does not see her sister as perfect because of these issues. So her stepmother does not bring her to places. She does not talk about her. She does not acknowledge her, except when in the home.
Ugh, what a shit.
Yes. It's not great. So the conflict is they're both trying to reconcile their pasts. They're both trying to move past it. Xavier's father unfortunately dies. So now he really has to work very hard to win his inheritance. He does not want to win his inheritance by creating a company that his father would have approved of, because his father was very hard on him growing up. His mother died very young when Xavier was very young. His dad has always blamed him for that. So he didn't want to do anything that was going to do with like finance or big corporations. He wanted to do something that was very artsy or maybe a nightclub.
Something against the grain.
Correct. And there was no clause in his contract to win over his inheritance by the time he's 30 that stated he needed to do one specific thing.
Okay.
So him and Sloan start to work together with this. Their love starts to blossom. You can take it from there. It's good. It's good. It's very lighthearted. It's not so heavy. I wanted to bash my head into the wall with Sloane's stepmother because she is a bitch. I hate her. But it all works out in the end.
Does she get then, like, no spoilers, but does she get like anything that's coming to her in this book? Because that would be just like super satisfying.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. All right. Well, something's better than nothing.
The way that she does is probably not what most people would want. However, it's good enough.
Okay. We'll take it.
And now we are on our last book, as I have
Number
been rambling
5.
for an hour and 15 minutes.
Well, we started recording about 8 minutes prior, so
Yeah, I
we're
guess.
okay. It's fine. This is our show.
Yes, this is our show, people. I'll talk as long as I want. This is King of Envy, by the way, everyone.
Book number 5.
So, the way that this follows Vuk Markovich and Ayana Kaiden.
Wait, what are their names? Oh,
Kaiden?
Vuk.
Vuk. He's Russian. He is Russian.
Oh, he's a Russian.
At least I think he is. Yeah. The way that Vuk gets intertwined into this story is he is alluded to throughout all the books. And then he is very heavily prominent in King of Pride because Vuk and Xavier go into business together.
Okay.
That's how Xavier gets his idea off the ground for this nightclub.
Okay.
So, he had everything he could have wanted except her. Dangerous, powerful, reclusive, Vuk Markovich is notorious for shunning human interactions. The secret billionaire rarely talks, and he has no interest in relationships outside his small but trusted circle. His only exception, her, the beauty to his beast, the object of his obsessions. He saw her first, he wanted her first, but now she's engaged to his oldest friend, and the closer the wedding looms, the more he's torn between loyalty and desire. She should be his, and he might just risk it all to have her. Beautiful, successful, and glamorous, to the world, supermodel Ayana leads the perfect life. Her career has skyrocketed, and she's engaged to one of New York's most eligible bachelors. What people don't know is that the engagement is only a business arrangement. He gets his inheritance when they marry. She gets the money she needed to leave her abusive agency. Pretending to be in love should have been easy, until she finds herself increasingly drawn to her fiancé's best man. Vuk thrills and terrifies her in equal measure. She knows she should stay away, but when her wedding is thrown into chaos, he's the only person who makes her feel safe, until his past catches up with them and threatens everything they love.
Oh, okay. This sounds a little bit different.
It is different. Personally, I had a little bit of a hard time following this at first.
Okay.
Vuk does not speak, typically. He utilizes a lot of sign language. He doesn't not speak because he's mute or deaf.
Okay.
He has been through some major trauma.
Okay.
So it was a little hard for me to follow at first, primarily being on audio.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it took me a minute to catch up. So I will say that. Once
Gotcha.
I figured everything out, I was like, oh, okay.
This is
I'm
how
here.
it works. Okay.
Right.
Got it.
I'm here. Vuk is a brute, and I love it.
Vuk the Brute.
Vuk the Brute. Like I said, he's reclusive, sacred billionaire, haunted by trauma. He's pyrophobic, signs in ASL. From his past dealings with criminals. So this is kind of where like the organized crime comes in.
I was just going to ask, is this like a Russian mob thing coming in here?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Not necessarily Russian, just a mob-esque type of situation.
An organized crime kind of thing.
They call themselves the Brotherhood. And he is in love with Ayana. In love, has been in love, absolutely finds her beautiful, fascinating. And she's one of New York's top models. She was thrown into the limelight and she has skyrocketed. She is amazing. She's gorgeous. Everybody wants her for everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Marc Jacobs, Tom Ford. I mean, she is the it girl that everybody wants. So she has some trouble with the agency. She was given a contract. She needed to help her family. Her father was not doing very well, and she wanted to help out with the bills. The agency signed her on. She didn't read the contract thoroughly enough. There were some clauses in there. So she is trying her hardest to get out of said agency. In order for her to do that, she's obviously got to pay them a decent sum of money.
Yeah.
She goes into this business deal, which is marrying Jordan, who she's always been friends with. She's known him for a very long time. And she said, okay, like, you need your inheritance. I need some money. So let's just enter this. And, you know, we both get everything we want. We can play the part of husband and wife.
Okay.
Well, that's not until she figures out that she really enjoys Vuk's company, regardless if he is silent or not. And she wants him. And Ayana and Jordan, they're not in love with each other, but they love each other as friends, right? So
Okay.
they always said to each other, listen, we're not in love with each other. We're okay if you go see somebody that you want to be with and like
Hall
have
passes. Yeah.
right and have the relationship that you want, but you have to keep it discreet and you have to keep it under wraps.
Right. Okay. Makes sense.
So the Brotherhood is after Vuk for some information that he has regarding. He used to be a chemical engineer. He used to help make drugs for them, and they now want him back in the Brotherhood with them. So
Is
they
this
can
why
get all
he's
the
pyrophobic,
secrets.
perhaps?
Yes, because unfortunately, Vuk had a twin brother, and the Brotherhood, unfortunately, killed his brother via fire. So,
Oh, that's not
yeah.
not where I was going with that, but geez,
Yes.
good God.
Mm-hmm. It was not great. Well, they set their house on fire, and his brother, unfortunately, was trapped in it.
Guys, don't join a gang. Just
Yeah,
don't do it.
don't join a gang. Don't play with fire. Make your money, the right way,
Yeah.
not the bad way.
Yeah.
Don't make drugs. You know. Yeah. So the Brotherhood resurfaces. Vuk pairs up with one of their members because the member wants to be the head of the Brotherhood. And he said, you know the ins and the outs of this organization. If you help me, I will never call upon you ever again. You will never hear from me, and I will be in debt to you and give you one favor whenever you need. And Vuk was like, okay, great. What do you need? And he's like, well, they're after Ayana. And he's like, well, shit, man. Like, I don't know what you fucking want from me. Meanwhile,
Shit.
Meanwhile, the tension between Ayana and Vuk is like growing at a rapid pace. He
Yeah.
is like, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She's like, she is able to use American Sign Language because she has a very sick, I think it was either aunt or grandmother who used sign language towards the end of her life. So she's well versed in it. So she's able to speak and communicate with Vuk. Vuk starts speaking throughout this book, which also was quite alarming to me because I was like, oh my God. So like,
Who is this?
We do speak. However, are we going back and forth? And he does. The reason why he doesn't is because of this trauma that he has with the Brotherhood. He does not speak to a lot of people. He does not want to get involved with a lot of people. That is why he stays so reclusive.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also because his entire neck is burned from his
Ooh.
injury. Yes, it's completely burned from that incident. So the spice in this book is really spicy and I love it. It's so good. Once they finally are like, yes, this is happening, it's like
it's happening for a while.
It's happening for a while, and it's so good. It's so good, and he's such a brute. I love it.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
She's giddy over this one.
I am. He's like, I think that this is some of the best spice I've read. And it's not a whole lot of it. But it is good, and I love
Quality over quantity.
Yes, it's quality over quantity.
Got it.
I really enjoyed this one. It was very, very good. And of course, like the rest of Anna's books, they all get tied up with a very nice bow at the end. So they call off Ayana and Jordan call off their engagement. Jordan's very understanding. Vuk actually goes to him at one point, and instead of using sign language, he actually speaks to Jordan. He's like, "You can't marry
Oh.
her." And Jordan was like, "Oh shit, man. Like, this is the first time I've heard you speak in
Like,
God knows how
okay.
long." Like, like, okay, I get it. You love her.
Yeah.
You love her.
This
Fine.
is enough.
Right. They still almost go through with their wedding because obviously Jordan is like, we have a business transaction. Like, I will talk to Ayana about this, but man, like, I can't tell you what's going on and why we have this arrangement right now. So, and then the Brotherhood comes in, they destroy the wedding, and Vuk is like, fuck, where's Ayana? Oh God, where's Jordan? And it's chaos. It's total chaos. So they end up calling off their wedding. Vuk and Ayana obviously get together and they stay together. And it's good. It's very nice. It's another one of the situations like with Dante Russo where you really start to watch him soften towards Vivian. This is another one of those situations, except Vuk has always loved Diana since he's known her. He's just never been able to show it, and to watch like that wall come down and be like, this is my safe place with her. It's very rewarding.
Cute.
It's good. And the spice.
So as a series, how would you, like, if you were going to compile all the books, like, how many chili peppers are we going to average for the series, do you think?
I
Out
would
of
say
5?
3. I would say
Okay,
3.
that's pretty good.
We're a good middle of the road.
That's pretty good.
It's not overkill. It's not underwhelming. It's like just enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It's not senseless, like, you start reading and you're like, oh, we've got smut on page 21. Oh, now we got smut on page 27. Oh, now we got smut on page 41. Like,
Got you.
It's not like that. It's very story driven. It's very plot driven. It's not so much like the romance as a whole is definitely what it revolves around, not necessarily the smut.
Got you. Okay, good. I like that.
Yes.
So you said your favorite was book number 2 is your favorite.
King of Pride is number 1 for me.
Okay. Then.
And then King of Greed is number 2 for me. I would probably do King of Wrath as my 3rd.
Okay.
King of Envy as my 4th. And then King of Pride as my 5th.
That says King of Sloth.
King of Sloth. I'm sorry. King of Sloth, not King of Pride. King of Sloth. It's the mom pour of wine that I had. Sorry, everybody.
I still haven't made my Cosmo to drink on.
Yeah, you gotta get that going, girl.
I will do that. This will be a good, well, here, I'll get into that in a second, but this series sounds very good. I like it very much. It's great. And you'll have to tell me how the next 2 books are when they come out. And then maybe I'll just go blow through it all, like, as they are, released.
This is a very good series to binge on audio. I think they selected very good audio narrators for this series. You would probably get through them very quickly.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a very enjoyable read. At no point during it was I like, oh my God, I'm so bored. Yeah, like I need them to get to the point.
Got you. Okay.
And at no point was I like, oh my God, like when's the next smut chapter gonna be? Like I need it.
Yeah, like I'm just here for the smut. Yeah, got it.
Right. No, I was here for the story.
Love it.
I was here for the story.
Very good. Well, thank you for going through all of those. I have not read these, and now that's a contender. Very nice. Very good. Thanks, Deb.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope
Well,
I did it justice.
Well, I don't know. I haven't read it, but I'll read it and then I'll let you know if you did. I'm sure you did a fantastic job.
We'll see.
Well, what I was saying is maybe I'll make my Cosmo for when we do ACOTAR, because Mandy's got some thoughts. And
Okay.
I might need to be a little bit drunk to get through this.
Okay. Fine by me.
So just an update. We talked about this on our last episode. I am almost done. We got a little bit more to go with A Court of Silver Flames.
This is my favorite book out of the entire series.
And then we will be done with the series. I'll finish this very quick. I'm going to finish this quickly because I just need to be done with it. That's all I'm going to say. And we will have Miss Ashley on to talk about it. She loved it. Deb loved it.
She did.
I'm okay with it.
I liked it. Like I said, it's not
fine.
my favorite. I found it entertaining, though. It was very entertaining for what it was.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
We're dragon girlies. You
I'm
gotta
not,
remember
like-
that. We are dragon girlies.
Yeah, but we'll get into more of that. So, but maybe I'll make my Cosmo for that episode.
Okay. That sounds good.
We're gonna have multiple episodes, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we have to,
Yeah.
because we're going to be breaking down a lot of shit, and Ashley is very good at breaking down her feelings and what she really enjoyed about a series and what Ashley's so good about it. It would feel not right to not give it,
Right.
a couple of episodes.
Yeah. It needs a little bit more time, even without really like getting into the nitty gritty. It's a lot of material.
It is.
It's a lot of material.
A lot of things happen, especially the last 100 pages of any of Sarah J. Maas's books. I mean, it is like you're just going along a nice path, and you're minding your own business, and then bam, that happens over there. That happens over there. It's like, ah!
So by the time Deb gets back from New Jersey, I'll be finished and we'll have a plan of attack. And hopefully that's what you guys will all see next.
Yes.
The start of our series covering A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J.
Hopefully.
Maas. If not, don't come for us. We'll find something else to bring to you.
Right.
We got other people to coordinate with for this one, but
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
it'll be fun.
It'll
She
be
said.
great. It'll be fun, she said. What they all say.
I know. I just feel like people are going to hate me after I talk about this book.
And if anybody hates you,
It's
then
you.
that's their own business. Yeah, or it's me. It's fine. It's fine.
I am not going to shit all over it. I'm just going to be honest. That is all.
I know. We wouldn't want anything less.
Okay. 5 books
Right.
in one episode, Deb. That was awesome.
An hour and a half later.
Whatever. I got nothing else to do.
Yeah,
Clearly.
me either. Actually, no, I got to pack.
Well, yes, you go pack. You tell Jordan happy wedding festivities.
I shall.
And we will be back next week. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Go to our socials. You know where they are. If you don't, they're at the bottom.
Like, comment, and share.
Like, comment, and share. Look at our YouTube shorts. Check us out everywhere. And we'll be
Tell
back
all your
next week.
friends. Yes.
Thank you so much, Deb. Exit line.
Whatever. Goodbye.